Hi there, it's Lauralee, and earlier you asked if you put together an opt-in freebie, you've got it pretty much ready, but you need to turn it into a PDF and put it on your site so that it can be downloaded by your new subscribers. How can you go ahead and do that? So I wanted to answer that in this short video. There's a couple of steps that you need to make. First one is that you'll want to have one page on your website that they can download it from. There are other ways. Actually, I'll just page on one side. You can also have a file that's in Dropbox, and you can just share it that way, or any other file sharing. So that's an option. But there are some benefits to having the page physically on your website. So that's the one that I'm going to cover right now. And then of course you need to edit your document. So whether you're using Word or OpenOffice or Google Docs, you'll want to edit the docs so that it looks the way that you want it to, and then you'll save it as PDF. Or if you're in OpenOffice, you'll need the option that's export as PDF. And if you're working with any other tool, if you can't find save as PDF or export as PDF, you might look for print to PDF. So those are some of the phrases that are used within the software programs to create PDFs. And generally speaking, that part should be fairly easy. So there's obviously there's the editing piece and making it look the way that you want it to. The one other piece that I would recommend is creating some kind of visual image for that PDF. So if you're providing if it was like a one-pager, in this case you're asking about one page, but if there's like a one-page thing, if you can take a screenshot of that and turn it into actually, I'm going to show you really quick. I'll switch over to another screen and go to ebook cover creator and show you how you can make it look like a little report. And so in this case actually you won't use a cover creator, but you would just you wouldn't use a snapshot of your PDF, but you would just create something really simply with the title and then turn it into a workbook style. Sorry, this is kind of loading slow. Click on create e-cover, and there's some pretty decent free versions, and I think that if you want to upload your own images and that kind of thing, then you can upgrade to something that's, I don't know, it's like $5 or something per file that you're going to create. So I would use, like, for a simple report, I might use this one. If it's something that's a little bit bigger and you want to show the inside, you could use this as an example. And this one works really well for a short report as well. So you just click on it and then you make some edits. Okay, coming back to WordPress and creating that one new page. I usually make something that's, like, if it was for my Biz Training Club, I would say, like, I would actually make the phrase so that the page is like this. And then I would make a couple of changes to the attributes of the page to make sure that it's not being followed by the Google robots. So I go into my advanced settings and I say no follow. And I just make sure that it's not being included in search terms, so that it's not by default just being picked up by people. Not that it's the end of the world, and I don't get too stressed about that, but it's nice that it doesn't just show up all the time in Google search. So you would be creating the page name, whatever that's going to be for you, and then you would add media. So you would add media and upload the PDF file that you've created. You would upload it to here, and then you would just insert it into the page. You might also then choose to include the graphic image that you would have created over here, because people like graphics and it helps them. And then if there's anything else that you want to add to this page, I recommend something like maybe making a one-time offer to them for something else that you sell. So you might make a special price or a special offer to them one time, as they've just gone ahead and signed up for your newsletter or your free offer. So then you just click publish, and then you use this URL that you've just created, and I'm going to right click and copy it, but you just copy the URL and then go into your mailing list program. So if that's MailChimp or wherever it might be, you would copy that URL. So in the thank you message that they receive, you would include this link and say you can pick it up here. There's another way too, in which you can, instead of actually just sending them the email thank you or email confirmation, it forwards directly to a URL. So you can use that choice if you want as well. And I'm going to quickly pop over to a Word document to see what I have available to look at. Okay, I'm going to just grab this one that I've been working on called How to Outsource, and I'm turning an e-course that I had into a PDF. And if you just had plain text, you can add a whole bunch of different things. Maybe I'll show you one other one that that has some word art in it, because that might give you some ideas as well. So I'm in Microsoft Office or Microsoft Word, but there are a lot of things that you can do similarly in OpenOffice or in Pages that kind of, make your PDFs look a little bit nicer. Let's see, we've got some slow stuff going on. Okay, let's see if that'll come up really in a second. So ultimately, what you want to do is take the text, obviously, that you've worked with. If you wanted to add some visuals, you can either add, like, insert a picture, use the font style that matches your website or matches your branding, and then for things like this, like actually in Microsoft Word, you have, I'll just pop over here to show you where these things are. So under Insert, there's Smart Art, and a lot of people don't know that this is here, so it's like a really easy way to kind of create visual representations of processes or other things that that we might want to express visually. So anyway, it gives you, let's see if I can grab one that might be visually appealing right now. So if you had something that you wanted to express that was in this kind of, that you could actually explain with the circles, that would be one option. Or this with a funnel type approach, that's another one that I find really interesting. Or this cogs one as well, that kind of just explains the process of what's going on, but you can just, it's nice, and you can change the color and style to match your theme or to match the colors that you've already chosen for your website. So this one would have showed up as brown earlier, but when I click on design elements, I can change the look and feel of it to be a lot of different options that I don't even have to think too much about. Like, I don't have to actually fiddle a lot with it, which saves me a lot of time. So this is where I choose my colors, and yours would be based on your color theme. And then there's a whole bunch of different styles that I can choose. So I could just hover over here and see what some of the other styles look like, and choose choose the thing that suits me the most. So I want to still go back to that one. And then when you feel like it looks the way that you want it to, make sure that you add in your footer and header, header if you need it, and footer. And then, it looks like everything's crashing again. And then just go into File, and then Save as PDF. And then when that file is ready, save it to your desktop or wherever you might want it to be, and then upload it to your website so that it's available in this spot on your WordPress site, and then of course share the link through your mailing list. I hope this helps, and let me just double check that I've covered everything off. Okay, so the page on your website, you could upload that file to Dropbox. You want to edit the Word or edit the document in Word, etc., and then save it as a PDF. Hope this helps. I'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye for now.